Hi, this video is for bass students who are maybe not yet fully determined if they are playing German bow or French bow. Just to clarify and show the two types, the German bow is this one. It has a little bit of a wider frog and a longer back end of the stick here. And it's going to be held underhand like this. And the French bow has a narrower frog and a shorter screw, and it's held overhand, pretty much the same as a cello and very similar to a violin and viola. They both have a similar kind of setup, and I think it's a really good thing to try. So I'm going to do mine mirror image. So I'll show things in my left hand, but I want you to do them in your right hand. Okay. So in my bass playing, I have learned both styles, and I can teach both styles, although I do primarily play German bow professionally. So to do that, we're going to take our left hand. I have to think because I'm going opposite. So take your left hand and just point your pointer finger out like this, okay? For French bow, you're going to take your hand over top. You're going to put your fingers loose and heavy. Make sure the pinky is on top of the nail, the fingernail or the tip of the fingers. And then underneath, your thumb should be able to tap behind your middle finger here. And we want our pointer finger on our bow hold, which is our right hand. We want that to be nice and curved and strong because when we bow, we put a lot of weight into our pointer finger, and the other fingers are helping with control balance. Okay? So the goal here is to have your hand not quite straight up and down, but a little bit angled so that it feels like you're being heavier on the pointer finger. And then the thumb is going to tap behind the middle finger. Notice that my thumb is bent this way. This will cause a lot of tension and pain. This will make things feel easier on the thumb, bending it inwards like this, okay? So that's for the French bow. And then when you go to your bow, going to take the same thing. This spot right here where this metal ring is, and then where the frog and the rubber grip meet, that's going to be where our middle finger goes. The pointer finger is going to curve around onto this rest. The pinky and ring finger are going to curve around onto the frog. And then, like I said, our thumb is going to go right behind our middle finger, and we want our thumb bending inwards. This will cause a lot of tension and be uncomfortable. This will help you be relaxed and strong. So we put a little bit more weight into our pointer finger, and everything's kind of leaning just a little bit to the left, okay? Great. Now for the German bow, same trick with the pointer finger pointing on our left hand. You're going to come in like you're holding a can of soda, and you're just going to settle down, put everything around your knuckles, around your hand. So the pointer finger is going to go between the thumb and pointer finger of the opposite hand. And we want our pointer finger heavy and our thumb kind of matching, and they're going to be making things feel heavy downwards this way. And then all of our fingers are going to be in kind of a straight line and nice and curved. Nothing's going to be flat and nothing's going to be squeezing super tight. And when we take that to the bow, it's going to be the same thing. Hold that can of soda, bring it in, and just like on the French bow, we want this line from the metal ring to where the frog meets the rubber grip, except instead of it being only our middle finger and thumb, we're going to put all of the fingers in line there. So the pinky's going to go on the outside of the middle part, nice and curved. Everything's nice and curved. And all of my fingertips are in a straight line. And then I can work on feeling heavy downwards this way, like I'm pulling a string down. And that's the goal. And it's a little bit weird at first, so the beginners are going to be moving nice and slow with both grip styles, but it should help, okay? Keep up the good work and happy practicing.